right there, right in front of me, floating in midair, the ghost of Kodokuna Yang, the sensei without students. I knew this place was haunted. I just knew it. But that's not what puzzles me. Who is he talking to? He looked positively dumbstruck. But I have suspected this for so long, and now I know for sure. I've seen paintings of him all over the place, even at the museum in Ninjago City. The old custodian, Sanders Saunders, used to show classes around, and I had a portrait of him in one of the hallways. I was going to go visit the Hall of Villainy, but it never officially opened after the commotion on the day it departed. Anyway, I know everything there is to know about Yang regardless. Or, actually, I probably don't. But now I can ask him in person, and this is not my first big discovery of the day. I got up early and started my house-sitting adventure. In less than an hour, I made my first great find. I found this really cool book, bound in leather with a golden back and with an embossing of a dragon and a ninja master on the cover. The Book of Spinjitzu. I could have sworn that book seemed alive when I first picked it up. Or, not exactly alive, but definitely vibrating with some sort of energy. I couldn't help but chuckle when I read the first page. Something about falling into the wrong hands. I don't think any of my own hands as wrong, but they are definitely curious. And now my second find of the day, an actual ghost of a long-gone air jitsu master. This place is so cool. No! The painting of Yang has gone stale. He has abandoned us. He has forsaken Ninjago. I feel paralyzed and numb as I stand in the fading light of the painting. Jiran, you fool! Why did you even get your hopes up?
The young woman stares at me with no fear. She has no reason to fear me, but it is still admirable. She has considerable reason for fear, though. The world as she knows it may soon be coming to an end. Jiran has just told me of Cole's condition, and when the rift opens, it will surely herald the second age of Ito. Her gaze is intense. Such a source of power is the spirit of youth. I sought it out myself in unnatural ways, and it became my curse. For a moment, I find myself feeling relieved that I am not alone, but the ironess of the situation sets in again. What shall become of her? Or any of us? Is there any hope at all?
Yes! The bone cage is finally starting to give. Soon I will be able to squeeze my way out of here. The skulking troops below me seem restless. They have been standing around for a while and are obviously growing impatient. I haven't seen Klaus for some time. Finally, I could squeeze through. I guess all that not eating cake is paying off, even in a dream, or whatever this is. If Klaus is the one holding me here, I have a clear purpose, and it is bad news for him. I just need to evade a few hundred skulkin and track him down. Piece of cake! As the Ferris wheel is at its lowest, I drop down. There isn't too much cover around here, but at least the color of my gi works for me. As I peek out from behind a blackened stalactite, or is it stalagmite, I spot stairs leading into the ground. I struggle to recall as much as I can about this place from my last visit. The real one. But all my mind can come up with is a lot of molten lava, and I feel something pressed down on my shoulder. Busted! No need to fight. No way I could take on a whole army. I raise my arms and turn around slowly, as my mind races to come up with some clever, defiant last line, but the words stick in my throat. Two huge, glowing red eyes stare right into my soul. Spider! Bone-like prongs grab me, and in a second, I am pulled from the ground and up 100 feet into the air. The cackling sound of the skull spider echoes through the massive cave, but does not disturb the skulking legion so far below. As I struggle in the grip of the massive spider, I go through the possible scenarios. 1. Death by spider. 2. Death by falling onto the rock-hard ground. 3. Death by dropping into a sea of molten lava. 4. Death by somehow defying 1, 2, and 3, and then facing an entirely well-armed and battle-ready skulking army. 5 to 10. I'm sure there are more I haven't figured out yet. I'll focus on the first three options. I wrap my arm around a slimy spider string. That eliminates 2 and 3 for now. I start kicking and punching to eliminate option 1. I punch and punch the spider. Its teeth grab at my leg and I feel a sharp pain, but I keep hitting. My fists are sore as the spider goes limp. I take a few seconds to catch my breath and assess my situation, trapped in some hyper-real dream, hanging upside down in a sticky spider web next to a spider that may come at any moment. Below me, molten lava and several hundred skulking. I smile to myself as I hear Jay's voice speak my thoughts into my inner ear. It's just been a few days, but I miss that guy's freak-out moments. He always puts the situation into perspective. I start to look around. What do I do next?
The young woman starts to approach me cautiously. It feels uncomfortable being studied like this, and so unlike any other encounter I have had with the living. She has a sizable book in her hand, not one that I recognize, so it must be one of the ninjas. I am surprised I have not known about it. It emanates a curious, audible hum, as if it is loaded with great energy.
Konokuda Yang, I presume? I am honored to meet you.
She says to me. Her voice is girlish, high-pitched, in a stark contrast to the solemnness she attempts to portray. I have seen such behavior before, long ago when I was sought out by prospective students. I say nothing. I don't know what to say.
My name is Claire. I am, the recently designated maintenance manager of this facility. Cleaning lady, I guess. Let me start over. I'm Claire. Hi.
Where did you get that book? I waste no time. The situation is dire, and Jago is at risk, and I have no idea about how to remedy the situation. Right there in front of me, a book, resonating with energy, possibly elemental or magical, with Sensei Wu on the cover, by the looks of it. Could this book hold some answers? My thoughts are interrupted by her reply. She has clearly lost some confidence because of my direct approach.
I found it. In Lloyd's room. It was just lying around under some floorboards, covered by a rug. I didn't mean to pry, honestly.
You have nothing to fear from me, child. I am pleased to meet you too. I need your help, and whatever wisdom is in that book.